factory model of education just doesn't work anymore. The world is changing quickly. The needs of our students are changing quickly.
We're finding that we're losing our students. They find no meaning in the work of a traditional school.
How successful has humanity been when people are stifled and pressed into conformity?
What will the future be like? We don't know, but we do know our students are facing this future.
Being able to have more hands-on experience with my projects, normally it's just work out of the textbooks, and now with project-based learning, we don't like to do that anymore. We like to have hands-on experiences and be able to build stuff with our hands.
Project-based learning is learning through the creation of a project under the general umbrella of an inquiry or essential question, where the learning is connected. We're not separating English, social science, math. Those are all part of what the student needs to be able to interact with to be successful within that project. It's learning which is collaborative, where students are getting together to collaborate and share their learning and to create and innovate around that essential question.
If you're working out of the textbook, it's always more boring and you don't get up and move around. But when you're project-based learning, you're always moving around, you're always having fun, you're always using your own ideas, you're always put into groups, and I think that's a lot better.
As a teacher, project-based learning means to me chaos. And it's wonderful chaos. The kids are so involved and they're engaged and they want to learn these things that we're teaching them in the classroom because they get to do hands-on experiences. The skills that they are learning from technology, from just the collaborative experience that they're getting, it's mind-blowing. And they're learning so much more, and I'm learning so much more because they're bringing more to the plate than what I could have ever thought of.
It feels more towards what the kids want to do and not what the teacher wants us to do, because we could pretty much choose how we want to learn this subject, and so it's way better. It feels like they want to make it more, I guess, fun for the students, so that way they can actually enjoy what they're doing. It lets me share my ideas more, it lets me do what I want to do. And if I like what I'm doing, I'll put way more effort into it.
To be able to find information, manipulate it, and apply it. And so to think critically about a problem, and then to be able to access the print, digital, personal, professional resources that are available in a school to help them solve that problem.
Working as a group, it was difficult at times because sometimes there's somebody that you don't usually work with in it, but then it turns out good in the end because everybody learns to work together as a team and figure out things together and get everybody's different ideas.
How about we set the due date for the second Monday in March. It'll be the last Monday before spring break. Does that sound good? Yeah.
Project-based learning is very structured, it has very firm components that are in it, and the element of student voice and choice is within a project that the teacher has planned.
The teacher is making sure that it's done by the deadline, but, well, she sets the deadline and we have to follow it. We have to make it move along to the deadline. We discuss together as a group what the main objective is and what their goal is, and they work as a team to create that goal. The students like to pick their own groups, but every once in a while I will pick their projects for them and their groups for them, and it doesn't matter to them. They'll still work together as a team and they'll communicate as if they were working together all along. Who was in charge of the project was the students. We got to build our own luge track. It wasn't the teachers. The teachers aren't doing it. It's us. We are in control. We are building our own luge tracks without any of the teachers' help.
Sometimes they get so caught up in their work that they don't want to put it down. There's been times where we've just had to forego gym or something else that is really important to them, such as recess, because they're so excited to keep building and doing the hands-on experience and working as a group.
How does fun promote learning? How does sadness promote learning? I really ask the question, what is fun? Fun is the joy of experiencing, of interacting and collaborating, creating new learning. Learning is fun, and if we believe that we have to make students feel bad to learn, we've lost. Learning is fun.
Traditional learning is content-based, where knowledge is taken in for no particular reason, and project-based learning is skill-based, where the skills are lifelong skills, 21st century skills that the students are going to need.
The project I'm working on is researching what society would be like without education and how it has affected our world. And the way me and my partner are going to present the project is by showing the different ways of communication that humans have used over the years.
I think the jobs that they're going to be applying for haven't even really been developed yet. They're just beginning to exist, and it might change over the course of their careers 5, 6, 7 times, and so they need to be adaptable.
Is education about job preparation? What job? You know, we need to describe what world did we live in the 19th century? How has that changed to today? And where is it going to go? We really can't predict that. We can't predict what jobs will be out there.
The world is no longer in the manufacturing era, it's in the information era. We can access information at the touch of a finger. Our students are being raised with computers in their hands.
The movers and the shakers in the world aren't those who know the most. It's the innovators. It's the ones who can connect the bits and create new meaning and innovate, inspire, and collaborate around that learning with other people. First off, project-based learning doesn't turn students off of learning. It ignites the passion within them about learning. Students come through a system of project-based learning or inquiry-based learning as confident learners. They have the skills and the competencies to connect with other people, to find the information, to put those pieces together to create new meaning, not just for themselves, but for the world around them. That confidence that they have within their own learning is going to create far more success at university than somebody who needs to be told what to do, how much to do, what color to make it, and what do I need to do to get an A?
I think we were trying to learn how to, like a big thing was measuring the time and learning how to work well together. So yeah, I think that working well together was a very big role with our class learning.
If your child is doing well in the old system, they're going to fly with project-based learning.
I want my kids to continually experience project-based learning because I want them to open up the possibilities for them for their future. I want them to be enjoying their schooling, their academics, the whole experience now, to keep them enthused, to continue their education up through graduation and beyond that.
I want project-based learning for my child because he seems to enjoy school more. I think that's very important, that your children enjoy going to school.
We're not just talking just finish high school and then get a job. We're talking try different jobs, become really creative and helping others even create new jobs. But really want them to pursue something that they're really happy with, that they're passionate about.
That just makes it easier every morning to get your kid to school, as well as come home when they have homework. They're excited to do their work.
It is hard work, and you do have to think a lot about it and where everything's going to fit and how it's going to work out. You kind of have to plan ahead, and to me I was surprised how much we could do that.
For the old system versus new system, I think my kids, well, even their peers, will really benefit from the confidence, the resiliency, creativity. Yes, they'll have the fundamentals, the basics, of the curriculum, and I just think that'll help them blossom from there.
For those who are worried about project-based learning, reading, writing, and math are still the main focus, and it's woven into the program.
If they're having the fun, they're absorbing more. They want to be there. They feel good about it.
Normally it's just work out of the textbooks. And now with project-based learning, we don't like to do that anymore. We like to have hands-on experiences and be able to build stuff with our hands.